Всем привет, меня зовут Александр, и это канал Гейм, и мы продолжаем играть в L.A.Noire. Я уже запустил игру, нам сказали, дали какое-то поручение, начальник дал новое, что где-то там припаркована какая-то бесхозная машина. Езжайте посмотреть, что за машина. Russian автомобиль. Так что едем, смотрим.
Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking. You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein. Very funny. Come on, man.
Где выход? Заблудился, эксит, он нет. Где там напарник? Давай, беги. Блять, поворот нахуй. Как у телеги, блядь. С конями.
Wife says she's gonna take him back. Women generally show more compassion. What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride. Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Хуйно. Такое себе. Прощать измены.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
Окей. Пойдемте посмотрим.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Так, бита какая-то лежит. Что за бита? Что
Give me some room, huh? I have to get this done.
Закройте рот-то нахуй, иди отсюда, блядь. Пых.
Make a request to Washington.
Ладно, пойдемте к машине сначала. Его, как в этом, блядь, в опасных районах каких-нибудь городов крупных. Ага, машину оставила, все, без колес, как... А, вот. Забыл уже.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. A car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Пачка ГВП. И все? То есть все, что ты можешь выдать? Ну ладно. Тут что? Номера сняты.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
И технический талон на транспортное средство. По-настоящему удостоверяет, что транспортное средство, описанное, которое приводится ниже, может быть использовано в соответствии с положением закона о транспортных средствах вплоть до 31 марта 1948 года.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Консульству Аргентины принадлежит автомобиль. Багажник посмотрим.
Empty.
Что-то лежит. Нет? Ну ладно. Как смотришь? Так. Пойдемте в округе. Актеры или кто это нахуй? Фотоаппаратом, блядь. Ходят тут. Следы мне топчете, блядь. Пидорасы. Бита.
Not much help.
Что не поможет? Давай, да, может. Те объекты имеют отношение к расследованию. Там скол какой-нибудь есть странный. Эй, ты!
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
Ебать, ты доволен.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
За 5 лет, нихуя себе.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn
Mexicashek.
Mexicans going to work on it.
Сейчас со зрением-то как, нормально все? Ладно, поверим.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Забыл. Сразу знаю, что пустить. Лицо-то такое... Не нахуй.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Автомобиль вероятного
Tell me
подозреваемого.
about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Его лицо.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Так-то нахуй.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs.
правильно,
You can speak to
4
Officer
штрафа.
Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Подъебал. Где тут чё? А, вон был. 1947. Вон Франск. Вон Мэдисона.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run
Извращенец.
John Madsen by R&I.
Ну, извращенец. А, вот почему. Новый конфет. Покурые локоны.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Стройные бедра, бля. Приятная внешность, чрезвычайно застенчивые. Одни мужики, бля. Какой-то гомосексуалист. Это женщина. Хозяйка записной книги. Стиль, пойдем, потом. Гаечный ключ. Собственность компании «Братья Дюр».
Combination wrench.
Ага,
Used
и
to
у
use it
нас
to remove the wheel lugs. I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
аппарат прямой связи. Где-то поищу, во. Короче, надо узнать. Этот Дью, там в записной книжке тоже Дью был. Какой-то. Уильям Дью и гаечный ключ был.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages for me, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am.
Короче, все понятно.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Короче, эти там, блядь, разули. Ёбаные братья. Дью, или как их там. Хотели разуть. Поехали. Навестим. Напарник. Ты едешь, не? Ой, ебать ты сникерс, нахуй. Давай, я без тебя увидел.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy. Not your favorite cases? You kidding me? This is barely even police work. All the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Нормальная работа, ё. С машинами связана. Не скучная, блядь. Постоянно с людьми контактируешь. Опять вызвали по преступлению через весь город. Извините, простите, не хотел. Здесь поеду. Или нет?
Can we try to spare the general population, please?
Ну, я не специально, я его там, по-моему, не насмерть сбил. Я уже почти рядом. Чувака не сбил, блядь, из-за вас, ёбаного. Всё, я приехал.
Finally, we're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit!
Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir. LAPD, drop your weapons.
Да. О, нихуя себе! Вот это везение.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Ну что? Давайте промазал. Так. Развали его нахуй.
Throw out the guns.
Эй, бать. У меня пулевые отверстия. Че он слышит? О, может. Погодите. Все будет. Да, сюда я попаду. Как его кричить? Ты где там? Ага. Да. Ты полицейский или кто? Это тут с автоматом, он автомат. Ща, погоди. О, папа. Где ты там, на? Готов. Думали устроить разборки. Рано.
Car 11K calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the major 415 on West 3rd Street. Suspects are down.
Преступление надо раскрыть. Серьезно?
The Republican landslide of 1946, GOP now possesses a clear working majority in both branches of Congress. The Capitol awaits the arrival of President Truman to deliver his message.
Транспорт. Дело машина консула. Ладно. Поехали. Автомеханики этих яблочек навести. Откуда у них кто покупал этот ключ? Такой, такой-то, блядь. Конечно, ключи не записывают, как оружие. Это все выяснено.
This is an age when unforeseen attack could come with unprecedented speed. We must be strong enough to defeat and thus forestall any such attack. For these reasons, we need
повороты у нее, конечно, эта машина оставляет желать лучшего. Чуть сама нахуй под колеса не прыгнула. Я бы, блядь, додавил бы, все, на бутылку сел бы на. Да какой-то, блядь, хуй знает, кого там. Братья, иди в автосалон.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
Вот ты сказочник.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Пойдем на. Твой пиздюк, наверное. Угнал. Кто этот? Крал ключ.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest.
Вон, ключей нет.
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Желтую сюда.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Да. Красненький сюда. Все просто же. Эти 11-16, что это? Какие-то другие эти, что ли, позначения? Значения, как у нас? На 17, на 19, блин. Да.
One left.
Ну, сюда. Да, не хватает.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
3/4. Ключ. Мужичок, вылазь. Беседу будем беседовать. Сейчас я только пройдусь. Оп, молоток.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Нахер ты молоток, действительно. Опа! Номер.
Don't think this is anything.
Это не наш, понятно, номер. Было бы глупо, если бы это было нашей машиной номер. Вылазь!
Doesn't look like anything.
Щипни ты его за ногу нахуй, чтоб он вылез. Он свечку спиздит.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Че, его вытащить нельзя, ну? При делах. Вон номерные знаки.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Автоматические это какие номера? Кто там Габриэль? У них даже эти гаечные ключи, блядь, у каждого свой. Бездна. Габриэль Дельгадо какой-то. Точно мексиканец, блядь. Начальник. Кто такой Габриэль Дельгадо?
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars. This doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
Откуда же у тебя этот номер?
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Где записная книжка Вальдеса? О!
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal. He bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Че-то ты опять пиздишь, да? Ну, вот такое, я не знаю. Доказательства нет. Какие? Гаечный ключ, записка, книжка Вальдеса, старый регистрационный план, ваше колесо, газик. Ну, сомнения тогда. Не ебало его.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Хорошо, передадим. Гаечный ключ, Использованы при
A wrench from
угоне.
this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Не знаю, да. Истина, наверное.
So that's
Нет.
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
Сомнений было, блядь.
Thank you for your help,
Бывает
Mr.
стрёмно.
Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Нахер. Обратно.
Gas and oil products. And rest assured, that powerful gasoline is the power that propels more police cars and fire engines than any other.
Нафиг полиция. Там хотел поговорить. Ну поехали в полицию, узнаем, что там этот хер, который пришел, там аудиенции просить бы. Просим у него, что он хочет. Стой нахуй! Все, вызываю гаишников. Да хуйте. Я уехал.
You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talking in color. Look what we have now.
Сука, вот специально встают, блядь.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports of 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
Полицейский разворот. Ограбление, блядь. Да где-то в ебенях каких-нибудь. Вот карта большая. Карта. Так. Ебать. Карта. Ебать. Поехали. Бать карту. О, приехали. Почти.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports of 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
11K responding. Go ahead.
11K citizen reports of 211 in progress at 437 8th Street at the Bristol Hotel. Suspects are linked with previous 211s. 11K.
Полотенце. Одноразовые щетками.
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
Хуя пистолет. Это называется дробовик. Какие ёбаные, блядь. О! Сука.
What are we waiting for?
еще бы, блядь, так пиздец, нахуй, просто пальчиками бы открывали эти двери. Зверь запрыгнул и вогнал, нахуй. Стой, сука. Какая-то машинка слабая. Это газу на отказу, ё-моё, давай. Блин. Куда там поехал?
Stop here. We're making a break for it on foot.
Ой. Да, баррикадировал. Так, кто куда, кто куда? О. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Да, тебе. На.
Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
Units be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street. Code 4.
Отлично. Поехали. По участок. Надо этого мудака посадить. Пусть он едет. Ну ладно, сам съешь. Там посажу. Я надеюсь, перематывается, когда он едет. Вот так, блин, полгода можно тут по городу провисеть, учитывая размер АУ. Однако, быстро доехали. Поворачивать нахуй.
Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
I've been in this job 20
Где там вторая допросная?
Isn't he the cop that won the medal and is solving all the cases?
Oh.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend, let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Ебать ты консул, 52 года тебе. Генеральный консул, аргентинский владелец угнанного Паккарда.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers. Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, your worship.
Ёбаный ты, бля, пидерас, нахуй. А мнение опять.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
И все, что ли?
So a consul general gets in a public row with a junior car mechanic. You expect me to believe that that's all that happened?
I expect you to draw your own conclusions and to discontinue this aggressive behavior.
We'll be in touch.
Это неправильно.
Let's nail this kid Delgado and wrap this thing up.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I'd say all's fair in love and war.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
They weren't even his print, and he still confessed. You gotta
Да нам. Там Дельгадо. Поехали. О, блядь, музло сразу тут забавное началось. Ну-ка нахуй. Блядь, тут наверх как-то надо подниматься. Приехали, выгружаемся.
Help me out.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to
Двигатель
the
сдувает нахуй.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
Да похуй, все постучимся. Че? Где? Цифра 3. О, цифра 3, ебать.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Всегда есть напарник дебил.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
Чок ёбаный.
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Здесь выход.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Открывается. Тачка какая-то.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Что-то шумит. Чайник. Чайник выключи, Хочет. О, вдвоем хавали.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Как надо дать? И чай не успели допить. Тут что у нас?
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Сигара.
Incidental.
Помада. Совпадение, блядь, дебил. Че это вот это вот лежит? Посмотри, ёбаный прав. Хочешь? Ладно.
Nothing significant.
Это указано. Че особенного? Че особенного? Ладно, пойдем спросим, с кем она хавала, блядь, тут.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Ты же задолбался своим местом преступления, смотр на нем. Не могу я туда, вот, не могу попасть, нахуй. Все, ёбаный. Понял?
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Я себя. Я даже не знаю.
Gabriel's been in trouble before. He left you here alone to answer for him, and you expect me to believe that his motive was honor?
Please don't yell at me. I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah. Че? А куда мне идти? Ну, я тут, да. Значит, что-то еще можно найти. Пойди тут посмотри. Так, может. Книжки, блядь, перекидывались тут, смотри. Сорян, не знал. Давай еще поговорим. Че ты?
I can tell you're lying. Your lips are moving.
Че, блядь? Дура, что ли, нахуй?
What do you think? If Gabriel isn't here, we need to make this case without him. Look around. Find something concrete.
Стань нахуй от фотографии. Чайник выключить, заебал. Пожалуйста, недавно сейчас сводил нахуй. Ну-ка, пойдем на задний двор. Так, что у нас тут? Оп, блять, колеса нахуй от нашей тачки. Хорошо. Отстанет колес уже. Понял. Номера где нахуй номера?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Напильник, нахуй тебе напильник, блядь. Ток. Ток, чё? Ничего.
Junk.
Ламп. Так, оба.
Diplomatic license plates.
Угу. Понятно.
Optimistic, Cole.
Оптимистик. Ну тут больше ничего интересного нет. Все понятно вроде. Да. Карты я уже понял. Пойдем зададим пару вопросов. Чайник только не то я выключу.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least
Пиздишь,
3
вот
nights.
пиздишь.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home.
А с кем ты ела, блядь, тогда? Манда. Тарелки для завтрака.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Вчерашнего вечера ты тарелки, блядь, убрать не можешь.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Здесь? Чё ты так смотришь-то? Видишь, наверное?
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
Сейчас погоняем, блядь.
As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year.
No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Да тут гонщик настоящий. Ну, короче, пошел ты нахуй, ты долго ездишь, ходишь. Извини, чувак, не хотел.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cards?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
As we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the money. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Опять тут, блядь. Я стоял на полицейском, но освещаюсь сиреной мигалкой. Все, понял, сиреной мигалки включаем и погнали. Ебать. Сейчас нормально покурю. Сука нахуй! Тварь ебаная! Подрезал меня, блять. Этот стоит тоже, блядь. Мотив-то преступления так и не понял. То, что повздорили они с этим и все. Он схватил колеса. такое себе, блядь. Можно было и еблет набить этому консулу генеральному. Не знаю. На серии ему можно было насидеть. Менее преступно. Я уже еду тут, блядь, полчаса к вам еду. О, нормально там перестрелка, блядь. Бля, вот это красиво. Он живой, сука. Не понял.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowling unit pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you wouldn't believe. They lose it. Bullets start flying, and they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make their stand.
The officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up, sir.
А, сука. Опять у меня шляпу. Подними шляпу. Вот так вот. Погнали, погнали, погнали. Где тут подъем наверх?
Throw out the guns.
О, кто там нахуй? Поднимайся, ебать. Короче, так, лестницы-то нет, только одни водосточные трубы, то странно. Чё, нигер? Выебывался. Ну-ка, ну. О, лестница. Стоило вспомнить. Сука. А, да нахуй. Где полиция? Всегда перезаряжает после убийства всех преступников.
11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance at Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K report.
Так, давай-ка друга. О. Ты там решил вылезть? Ну, нихуя себе. Какой красавчик. О, ебать. Я тут полчаса разъезжаю, но. На ходу, по-моему, переобулись, да? О!
Quick! They're getting away! Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
Ай, гаду. Чё, сука, томно? Чё, блядь? Команда не команда. Сколько свалит-то? Все пидорасы, я тут ни при чем. Газу, газу, газу! Сука, наверное, вот и поехал. водоплавающий. Тормози нахуй, ёбану. Мразь, блядь. Надо столкнуть вообще. Ты понимаешь, что я твой... Нахера, ты что там стреляешь, что ли? О, хорош, хорош. Все, кончился нам. Стой! Такой мимо меня пробежал, нихуя себе, да.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
Что, пидорила это, да?
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Вот так вот, нахуй. Хоть бы премию выписали, блядь, пидорасы. Вот такое у нас дело сегодня было. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Кому понравилось, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал. Всем пока.